We got some NFL breaking news. The Las Vegas Raiders have just signed center Tyler Linderbaum to a 3-year, $81 million deal, $60 million guaranteed. He is now the highest paid center in the National Football League, making $27 million per year. Is this move an overpay for a center? If you're looking at center and center alone, yes, it is an overpay at $27 million per year. But that's not the way that I want Raider fans to look at this. When you're number one in salary cap space, when you have the number one overall pick, when you trade away a player like Max Crosby, if you're going to overspend, the number one spot that you overspend in is with Tyler Linderbaum at that center position. Because by the Raiders going out and getting Linderbaum, let's give a little bit of a round of applause here for John Spytek. Let's give a little bit of a round of applause here to Klint Kubiak, because Tyler Linderbaum is an investment in Ashton Genty. It is an investment in Brock Bowers. It is an investment in Fernando Mendoza. You know who else this is a massive investment in? Klint frickin' Kubiak. If you want to run the Klint Kubiak offense, you better be able to win in the trenches. And also, it's not a shock to anybody, Jackson Powers-Johnson is going to be playing guard. I will mention and I will talk about JPJ, but I want to be very clear here. The Raiders have no plan on moving on from JPJ. I spoke to people close to Jackson Powers-Johnson before NFL free agency, and they told me he is more than okay and more than happy to play either left guard, right guard, anywhere on the offensive line is what they told me. So if you think that the Raiders going out and signing Tyler Linderbaum impacts Jackson Powers-Johnson at all, that's not true. The Raiders are bolstering their interior offensive line. They believe that they're going to go out and get in the trenches, and they go out and get my number one free agent. My number one free agent that I wanted the Raiders to go out and get was Tyler Linderbaum, and it's been now officially. It officially happened. If you're watching this live show, we got over 7,200 people here in the building. I got a text message about 5 minutes before the Linderbaum news happened, and all it said was, buckle up. To my source out there, I appreciate you. You gave me a heart attack. I see your smiley face right now. But, this is why I want people to hit that subscribe button. Only people that were watching this live knew that something big was about to happen. And I'm not somebody that's going to sit up here and act like I got sources, but when I get information, I'm going to share it with all of y'all. And I'm a Raider fan today that was waiting on that big-time move. I like the Eric Stokes move. Think it's a really good move for the Raiders, but you do that Eric Stokes move so you can swing for your home run. And this one is back. Get out of here, ball. Tyler Linderbaum to the Las Vegas Raiders. This instantly. Oh, dude. You guys want to. Oh, God. Oh, God, does that look good? Oh, boy, I just went from 6 to frickin' midnight. If you did too, give me a 6 to midnight down below, because we got to be able to face the facts. Yes, we still have a lot of money. Yes, we still have a lot of other needs. But Tyler Linderbaum next to Jackson Powers-Johnson is straight out of the movie The Mighty Ducks, Knuckle Puck Time. They're talking the Bash Brothers. I'm talking Jerry Danley, Bayou Raider type of Bash Brother type of shit. We're going to dominate people now on the interior. We are going to be a physical football team that's going to run the rock. You want to be a run-first team? This is how you do it. Fernando Mendoza needed to be a run-first team. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't know some of the issues that Linderbaum faces from a pass protection standpoint. I understand it. I really, really do. He needs to be better in pass protection. But this is going to be a run-first team, and there's not a better run-blocking center in the NFL than Tyler Linderbaum. He's never had lower than a 78 overall grade on PFF in terms of run blocking. Though, I know it's a lot of money. 3 years, $81 million. Pinned comment here on today's show. Was this too much money to pay a center? Yes or no? Let me know down below. My answer is going to be coming up here right after this YouTube ad break. No for the Raiders. Yes for a lot of other NFL teams. And that's the way that you have to look at this situation. I don't care if Tyler Linderbaum at that price tag for a lot of other teams doesn't make sense. But when you have the number one, and I mean it, number one pick, number one amount of money in NFL salary cap, you just traded away Max Crosby, if there was a spot to overpay, this was the spot to do it. You could have offered him almost anything. I mean, we were making jokes about, let's give Tyler Linderbaum a blank check. I remember growing up as a kid. I remember watching that movie, Blank Check. It was only $1 million. $1 million when I was a kid growing up felt like, a true blank check type of moment. But the Raiders made an investment. And John Spytek, you made a promise to me last offseason that you value the trenches. We've had conversations. You know what those conversations are. I appreciate you being a man in your word, and I appreciate that you sticking to your word, saying that we will invest in the trenches. And that's exactly what the Las Vegas Raiders did by going out and getting Tyler frickin' Linderbaum. If you don't know today's show sponsor, it's Chubby's. And it could be Chubby's for multiple different reasons here. I'll tell you this, I need extra strength shorts, and luckily I got them on with our sponsor Chubby's today. They are engineered with 4-way stretch fabric that handles swimming laps as well as it does lounging poolside. I love the way that my legs look in these bad boys, though I'll tell you this, if I was wearing Chubby shorts right now and you were around me after this Linderbaum move, you would say, Mitch, you need something a little bit longer than those 4-inch seams. Chubby's is celebrating 15 years, the original shorts that redefine proper length. Same iconic fit, same comfort first design, and the same easygoing vibe that's built the brand. For a limited time, Chubby's is giving our listeners 20% off with code CHATSPORTS at chubbyshorts.com. That's 20% off your order with code CHATSPORTS. Give your thighs the VIP treatment that they deserve with Chubby's. Support the Raiders Report. Tell them that we sent you. And if you want some Raiders Chubby stuff, they got it available to you. This link is going to be available to y'all down in the comments, down in the description of today's program. If you're fired up about the Tyler Linderbaum move, well, I don't know about y'all. I feel like, honestly, if there was a swimming pool around here, I would take my Chubby shorts, I'd run into a pool, I'd give you the best damn cannonball I got to offer. But I mean it. From work, golf, play, I love Chubby's, and I think you guys will too. Let's look at some of the other moves that happened here recently. This was a trade that ended up going down late last night. Taron Johnson, 7th rounder to the Raiders, and we get a former Pro Bowl corner, really good in the nickel. So now your nickel corner starter. Locked in. Eric Stokes, cornerback, locked in starter. Tyler Linderbaum, another starter. Here's what I'm going to say, right? $27 million for Tyler Linderbaum is a lot of money, no doubt about it. You save $30 million from Max Crosby. The way that I want people to look at it is like, what if I told you it was Max Crosby's over here, we're able to get Tyler Linderbaum and 2 first-round picks. Is that worth it? You could look at it like that. Tyler Linderbaum, 2 first-round picks for Max Crosby. I'll tell you that. I think that sounds pretty damn good. So what about this? It's funny. I'm obviously live here. I've been live for multiple hours. And a lot of people were like, oh, John Spytek this, John Spytek that. What's your confidence level in Spytek and Klint Kubiak as it stands right now? Scale it from me 1 to 10. 1, you got no confidence in this regime. 10, you believe in what they are doing. We wanted aggressiveness. Excuse me. I wanted them to be aggressive as well. My confidence level in Spytek and Klint Kubiak after making a deal for Tyler Linderbaum, I'm coughing. I know it looks like I'm crying, but I'm going to give it a 10 because Klint was my number 1 head coach candidate. John Spytek was my number 1 GM candidate. I have said for a long time that the way that John Spytek looks at football is very similar to the way that I believe that I look at football. The Raiders have been a very bad team for a long time, but the 2026 season, off-season, just feels completely different, man. I'm proud to be a Raider. Today is a great fucking day to be a Raider. And when you add Tyler Linderbaum, if you want to play some of that fuck you football, we're going to be able to do it today. And we're going to be able to do it this season. You put him and JPJ next to each other. Look at the run blocking grades. Look at the consistency. Linderbaum was a high school wrestler at Iowa. I don't know if y'all know anything about Iowa wrestling. You got to be a tough mother effer to be an Iowa wrestler. Then you pair that with JPJ, who, by the way, also high school wrestler. Jackson Powers Johnson and Tyler Linderbaum together building this offensive line, they're going to beat up some people. And they are. They're going to bully some people around. And I said that he was easily the top offensive lineman in NFL free agency. He was easily one of the top players out there that the Raiders should go out and get. The video that I did, he was my number one free agent months ago. My number one top interior offensive lineman for Kubiak. Oh, wow, that was cool. Oh, Tyler Linderbaum in a Raiders jersey. I'm very happy. I'm a lot like a lot of y'all. I woke up today not knowing exactly what was going to happen, but I woke up today with hope, because if you're a Raiders fan, you got to be hopeful. You got to be a little bit crazy, and this is one of those moves that I'm happy I get to share this experience with over 7,000 people that are tuned in right now watching the show, because I'm going to remember this, because I think that this is going to be one of those moves that we look back on it and we go, why are the Raiders back on track? Tyler Linderbaum signing, never had lower than a 78.7 PFF run grade. He fits perfectly in our zone scheme. He's a hell of an athlete. He's going to be able to get up to the next level. My biggest concern, how does he pass protect? And he needs to be a better pass protector. But I'm also hoping if we can find somebody else on that other side at that right guard spot, good things happening here for Tyler Linderbaum. If you guys don't already, please give me a follow on Instagram, on Twitter, at Mitchell Renz 365, and wherever you're watching this video, pull up here. We're live. I'm going to be live all day today. Today's a day worth celebrating. I know I already lost my voice, but I don't give a flying flip because the Las Vegas Raiders signed Tyler Linderbaum. Linderbaum, my message to you, bring the physicality, bring that commitment to excellence, and bring it every single day, because Raider Nation's going to bring it for you. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you in this jersey. Welcome to the Las Vegas Raiders.